Good morning, dear students. I'm Pallavi. In previous e-lesson, we talked about that why there was need to create an organization called United Nations. In today's e-lesson, we'll discuss that how this organization came into being. The representatives produced a charter on June 26, 1945. It is a document that describes the aims of an organization, and it was signed by all the representatives who agreed with the aims of the organization. This organization came to be known as United Nations. So, the United Nations came into being on October 24, 1945. It is not a government but an organization of member countries. So, any country which accepts and follows the UN Charter can become its member. Do you know? In the beginning, United Nations had 50 member countries. But today, there are 193 member countries of the UN. And South Sudan is the latest one to become the member state of United Nations. This organization has its own flag, which is blue in color, with the UN emblem in the middle. The emblem consists of two olive branches embracing the globe. An olive branch is a symbol of peace. The headquarters of United Nations is located at New York City in the United States of America. Now let me tell you the main purpose and goals of the United Nations. It works for peace and security of every country in the world and saves the future generations from war. Its purpose is to promote friendly relations and cooperation amongst the nations of the world. Its aim to solve economic problems like problems related to money, social problems which are related to society or community, cultural problems which are related to customs and traditions of people, and human problems very peacefully in cooperation with every nation. Its goal is to remove differences based on race, religion, language, and sex amongst the people in the world. Now, let's recall what we learned today. The Charter was produced on June 26, 1945, that describes the aims of United Nations. The United Nations came into being on October 24, 1945. At present, there are 193 member countries of the United Nations. UN emblem has two olive branches which symbolize peace. The headquarters of United Nations is located at New York City in United States of America. UN works for peace and security of every country and saves the future generations from war.